Welcome back, fam. It's your girl Yoga by Biola here with the new YouTube video. If it is your first time joining me on my channel and seeing my face, welcome. It's good to have you here. Something that would mean the world to me is if you hit that subscribe button and join our family here that we have on the interwebs and continue to cultivate your yoga journey here with me on the mat. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Welcome, fam. Today we are doing a backbend yoga flow to cultivate resilience. Right now we are moving into fall and winter, and we're also moving into election season. And there's just so much change that has already happened with the pandemic, and there's so much change that is to come with this election. So I wanted to create a sequence that helped us cultivate flexibility in a way to flow with change. Whether it's on the grander scheme of things, like what's happening in our world politically, socially, economically, or if it's more on the micro level within your personal life or external or internal reality. Kind of like that Matrix movie where he's moving all those ways with those damn bullets. Beginning to cultivate that in a way that feels safe, not where you're fighting resistance in order to move with change, or you're fighting to flow with change, but really cultivating a flexibility and an ease within change. You're not going to need any props for today's practice. I'm going to see you right back here on the mat in a hot second. Welcome, fam. We're going to start in Anahata puppy dog pose with the arms extended, hips stacked right over the knees, and dropping our third eye right to the mat. Let's go straight into this deeper heart opening. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can always stack a pillow or a block underneath your forehead to find some more elevation here. Keep the 5 fingers rooted and grounded, and feel that expansion happening through the chest as well as underneath the armpits and the back of the heart. Let's start to find some flow here through breath. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, HJ. 2 more of those, deep inhale. Exhale out of the mouth, HJ. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale out of the mouth, HJ. Draw the lips together. Find an audible exhalation out of the nostrils. Keep drawing the scapula together. Soften through the chest, the heart, and underneath the armpits. Make sure the hips are stacked right over the knees here. Feel the chest surrendering to the earth, to the mat. Let's find a few more rounds of breath here in Anahata puppy dog. Two more rounds of breath, stay with me. Final round of breath. Inhale, let's ripple it forward and come right onto the belly into a Sphinx pose. Now in Sphinx pose, your forearms are rooted and grounded like 2 train tracks. One thing you want to really keep in mind is that in Sphinx pose, your shoulders are always over your elbows. So oftentimes I'll see students try to do Sphinx pose from here. You want to make sure your shoulders are over your elbows here. That's super important. You also want to make sure that your forearms are no wider than shoulder width distance. So make sure you grab opposite elbows here, and as you do so, just make sure that your elbows are no wider than your forearms. Go ahead and root the forearms again. Draw the inner thighs together. You don't have to kiss, but you want them to come towards one another. Notice if you're dunking the neck into the shoulders, I want you to round through the upper back, push the forearms into the earth and lift up and out of the shoulders here. Then we're just going to slowly pluck the elbows up and just lift the heart up. This is going to be a really deep opening on the belly. We're not moving to the head of the neck yet. Exhale, drop the elbows. It's fun. 2 more of those. Inhale, lift the elbows. Eye gaze is coming forward. Exhale, drop the elbows once more. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, drop the elbows. Stack the palms on top of one another. Third eye rests on the hands. Let's inhale. Just open the arms wide like a T. Chin comes to the mat. Keep this right hand where it is. Drag the left hand in and roll to the right side body. Right ear comes to the mat. Left leg stacks on top of the right, opening up through the right shoulder. Now, if this doesn't feel good, the placement of the right hand, draw the hand closer towards the booty, but don't draw it over the head. Continue to hold here. You can stay here with the left leg stacked, or you can kickstand the left foot behind you if that feels safe. Opening up a little bit deeper. Maybe the left hand comes to the left knee or thigh. Find what feels good for you here. One more round of breath. Inhale, let's root the left hand. If we drew it to the leg, float back onto the belly, drag this right hand in, and we'll take it to the opposite side. Left hand floats out, roll to the left side. Left ear drops to the mat. Right hand draws into the chest as an anchor, and just decide how it feels on this side. From there, you can keep the right leg stacked on top of its sibling, or you're going to glide it out behind you, kickstand it out, holding here, maybe taking the opposite hand to the right thigh. Final breath. To come out, right hand comes to the chest, lower onto the belly, extend both legs, hug the knees in, come onto the tips of the fingers, inhale, cobra pose, heart lifts, head lifts, root and ground the fronts of the feet. Exhale, chin kisses the mat, and then inhale, float your way up into a tabletop, and exhale, down dog. Hips come high. Take your dog for a walk, pedal out those knees here and down dog. And continue to open up through the chest as you find a small back bend here by drawing your chest towards your thighs. On the inhale, that right leg is going to swim up, and we're going to find a scorpion dog, bending the knee, just opening up through the hip. Hold here with me for one more breath. Inhale, let's extend that right leg back, and then exhale, lunge, step it through. Lower the left knee down. And then inhale, Anjaneyasana. Both hands are going to come high. Palms are going to come together over the head. We're going to lift up out of the lumbar spine. Exhale, peek the head through the window of the forearms and find a small back bend. Extending the arms back, heart forward, chest forward, hands back. Only go to your depth. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, sweep the hands forward. Then straight back for Dekasana arms. Inhale, hands sweep straight up. This time, left hand is going to sweep back to the left thigh. Right hand sweeps up and goes back to your depth. So that left hand is coming right behind your left thigh or knee. And then inhale, windmill the right hand up and around. Left hand comes up and around. Exhale, tuck the back left toe. Left knee rises. Step the right leg back. High plank. Shift forward on the toes and lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra. You're just lifting the heart. Little to no weight in the hands. And then option for up dog if it feels safe in your low back. So you're lifting the heart. Thighs are floating off of the mat. And then exhale, flip those toes down dog. Opposite side, left leg sweeps up. Scorpion dog, holding here for a breath. Can you keep inviting the heart towards the front of the right thigh? Left knee sweeps up, left knee pointing up. And then inhale, three-legged dog. You're going to extend that left leg straight back, and then exhale, lunge. Step it through with control. Right knee comes to kiss the mat. Inhale, both hands sweep up. Palms come to prayer over the head. Holding here. Begin to grow the spine out of the root of your groin. Peek the head through the window of the forearms as you draw the forearms back, and then begin to go back to your leisure. Find an area that feels safe for you, a depth that feels safe for you in this back bend. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, Dekasana arms. Sweep those hands straight back, heart forward. Inhale, both hands come high. Exhale, windmill that right hand straight back to clasp behind the right knee. Left hand sweeps up and begins to go back to your leisure in your back bend. Inhale, use the engagement of your belly to slowly rise. Don't make your back do all the work, and windmill both hands down and frame the left foot as you tuck the back right toe on the inhale. Right knee rises. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes, and then exhale, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra pose, option for up dog. Exhale, drop the knees. Child's pose, just for a breath. Third eye comes to kiss the mat. Hips on the heels, opening the knees wider if you need space for the belly and the chest. Inhale, let's ripple it up, y'all. Come into Siddha Virasana, but we're going to drag the fingers back behind us, coming onto the tips of the fingers for a modified camel pose. The glutes are going to stay glued to the heels. Your heart's going to extend to the heavens. Your throat is going to expand up to the heavens, and your third eye is going to shine up here for a supported camel pose, opening up through the chest for this back bend. Inhale, chin comes to the mat. Take your time coming back. Exhale, hands glide forward to tabletop. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, let's bring it back up, down dog. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, scorpion dog, bend the knee, heel to the glute, knee shines up to the heavens. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg extends, and then exhale, lunge. Step it through, make sure your knee is over the ankle. Interlace the hands onto the right knee as you lift the tummy and the chest. And then both hands float up for your high lunge. Palms are going to come together over the head. Really ground through your right big toe to turn on the inner thighs, and then peek the head through the window of the forearms. As you lift the arms up, grow long through the spine, and then begin to go back. Remember finding your depth here in this back bend. Inhale, slowly come back to center, and then exhale, Dekasana arms, sweep the hands straight back behind you, heart lifts. Inhale, both hands come high. Exhale, glide that left hand back behind the left knee, and then lift the right hand out. Exhale, windmill, both hands down to frame the right foot. This time, step your left leg forward, fold at the front of the mat. You have the option to draw your hands to a block here and halfway lift, or to a makeshift block, or you can draw them to the shins. Extending the heart and the head here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale, forward fold. Invite the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, we'll grow tall, micro bend the knees, and take the hands high. Get a little hello from your plants. Exhale, let's cactus the arms, open up the chest. Drape the hands behind us. Push the hands together in a fist, or interlace the hands in a fist, and then push the fist into the earth behind you as you shine the heart up. Inhale, chin comes back to the chest. And exhale, release the fist. Inhale, hands float up. Exhale, palms come together. Find the fist once again, but release the index fingers, shine them straight up to the heavens. Grow nice and long through the spine, so you're growing the spine up and out of the pot of the pelvis. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend to the right. Side bend to the right. Slowly begin to pour your side bend down into a forward fold. Micro bend the knees, completely surrender the head and neck here. Inhale, engage your right side belly as you come up on the opposite side. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. Shift forward on the toes and exhale, lower to the tummy. Untuck the toes and then inhale, cobra, option for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's find that on the opposite side. Left leg comes high. Scorpion dog, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, left leg extends long. And then exhale, lunge, step it through with control. Interlace the hands onto the left knee as you rise with intention. And then inhale, hands come high to your high lunge, palms come together. Now you can just stay here in your high lunge, or you can begin to lift up out of the spine. Peek the head through the window of the forearms as you find that back bend, extending your hands back, heart forward. Keep pulling the navel in, protect the low back. Inhale, chest comes forward, heart comes forward. And then exhale, Jakasana, arms sweep those hands back. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, swing the right hand straight back as you capture the backside of the right thigh and knee. Lift up and then go back to your leisure. Exhale, windmill, both hands down to frame your right foot, and then exhale, step the right leg forward with control to the top of the mat. Forward fold, inhale, hands to the shins or to a block, halfway lift. Y'all have seen me use a block before, you can use that as well. Exhale, forward fold, knees to nose. Inhale, let's rise up, circle sweep palms up and over. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Drape the hands back and interlace the hands into a fist. Push the fist back, shine the heart up. Baby back bend here. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale, release the fists. Open face palms. Inhale, hands float up. Exhale, hands interlace into a fist here. Release the index fingers. Lift the spine nice and long out of the pot of the pelvis while relaxing your shoulders. And then let's start to take it to the left, side bend to the left. Start to bend the knees as you pour your side bend forward into a forward fold. Completely relax the head and the neck here. Feel that lengthening happening in the mid, upper, and low back. And then bring it on the opposite side as you engage your left side belly to bring this back bend up strong. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes, and exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Lifting the heart and the head, option for up dog. If it feels safe in the low back, and then exhale. Child's pose, hips to the heels, arms extend. Third eye comes to the mat. Resting here. 3 rounds of breath. 2 more rounds of breath here in child's pose. Remember, if you need more space, open the knees wide, let the belly fall through, the chest fall through. Final breath. Inhale, come to tabletop and come straight to stand. In Virasana, standing on the knees. So this is going to be our peak pose of today's practice. Full camel. If you'd like, full camel doesn't feel safe for you today, you can find modified camel sitting on the knees, hips on the heels, extending the hands back and heart lifted. Choose what feels good and safe for you first. Now in full camel, we're going to draw the hands to our low back as if we're drawing our fingers into these imaginary jean pockets. You want to support your low back here and have a firm stance where your hands are placed. Now you want to make sure that you invite the elbows together as if there's a rubber band wrapping the elbows together, so that when you go back, you're not dumping into your low back. You're actually creating a shelf for your spine to lift and go over. So really drawing the elbows together here. Take a deep inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, begin to lift up and go back. See how this feels for you, and you might keep extending and going back. Maybe continue to go back. Staying here if you like. Celebrate where you are today. Or you might begin to extend the hands to the heels. If you feel like you can keep drawing your heart back further, for a full camel, extend the hips forward. Eye gaze comes back, holding here a few rounds of breath. Final breath. Slowly, if you drew your hands to your heels, draw the hands to the low back. Push firmly into the low back to lift up. We'll all meet here, and then slowly come to sit in Virasana on the knees. Don't go forward, don't go back. Main thing after big back bends like that, you just want to focus on neutralizing the spine. Let the vertebra restack to their natural formation, physically as well as energetically. One more breath here. Slowly just draw the hands to the left side of the thighs, shift the hips to the left side, and then glide your feet out through the right. And slowly find Supine Konasana. Bottoms of the feet are going to come together. You're going to draw your hands around your feet, and then draw your tummy forward as you lift through the heart. Exhale, bow forward. Head lifts, heart lifts. And then exhale, draw the head and neck down towards the groin. Just releasing the low back from that back bend, as well as the mid and cervical spine. Mid, upper, back. Slowly come up. Invite the inner thighs together. Extend the hands back as you lengthen the legs and slowly make your way down onto your back. Vertebra by vertebra. As soon as you get there, you're hugging those knees in. Just rocking left and right. Just close with one spinal twist to the left, supine to the left, arms opening wide. Relaxing the feet and knees down. Coming back to center and finding supine twist to the right, opposite side. Arms opening wide like a T once again, relaxing everything down. Coming back to center here. Hugging everything in. Rooting the feet here, draw the hands up. Grab opposite elbows and just extend the legs long. Final resting posture, Shavasana. Now if this feels uncomfortable in a low back, you can keep the knees bent preferably. You can also just extend the arms over the head as opposed to grabbing opposite elbows. Find what feels good for you. More so wanting to close with a heart opener. Drawing in that receptive energy as we cultivate resilience through the body. Swan dive, the hands down alongside the body. As you just wiggle the toes and fingers. Roll to the left or the right side into a fetal position as you make your way up to a seated position. Here I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together at heart center, a little space in between thumbs pressing to heart center. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste. Namaste, fam. I hope this sequence felt good for you in your body today. If it did, go ahead and give me a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. As y'all know, I want to hear from you, so let me know anything that resonated or that came up for you in today's practice in the comments below. Don't forget to follow your girl on the gram at Yoga by Biola, where I will be making a very sweet announcement, or I've kind of tiptoed around it, about a new online studio membership that I'm building out, and it's going to be set to launch mid-November. So be on the lookout on that. In the meantime, continue to cultivate space for yourself on the mat, and I'll see you right back here real soon.